Taylor,
What?
are you back on Facebook?
Yes.
Is it pissing you off?
This is ridiculous. I don't know how to talk to video cameras. There we go. I reactivated my Facebook account this week, and it was just as terrible as I remember it. Within the first 30 seconds, I was angry. There were anti-posts about the church, political posts about politics, stupidity posts about stupidity. I'm talking to you, Donald Trump. In an attempt to see if there's anything redeeming about Facebook, I decided to look up an old friend who I hadn't talked to in a long time, and that just made me super depressed. You know, it was just a bad freaking day. All ruined within like 5 minutes of activating my stupid account. I've been doing fine, by the way, in the 4 months that I've been off of Facebook. I'm still single, still poor, still freaking eat 1 meal a day. But the last few weeks have been some of the best I've had in the last, 6 months. Because I've got goals, I've got plans, I've got freedom! All of it was derailed in a matter of minutes. Because I decided to turn on Facebook. This is Anthony's fault, by the way. Sure, maybe I just suck at being a Facebook user. You know, I could try not being so sensitive, not being offended. I'm sure that there's a lot of things that I could do to avoid getting upset. I could choose, to filter my posts. I could just stop comparing myself to other people. That would be good. But that's easier said than done. I'm sure that I'm the only person who does this. I'm sure that I'm the only person who compares their life to other people's. I'm sure that I'm the only person who feels crappier about life after getting off than I did when I got on. Oh, freaking crap. Freak! I'm sure that I'm the only person who does that. That's exactly why I left Facebook in the first place, because it never made me feel better. I always felt worse after I got off of Facebook. When I quit Facebook, I learned 3 things. Lesson number 1, there are 2 kinds of people. There are 2 kinds of Facebook users. The first kind of Facebook user is what I call the loyalists, the people who love Facebook and everything that it stands for. Because within the first few days of leaving, I was getting angry texts from all these people. I'm talking to you, Anthony, about how they couldn't believe that I had quit Facebook. And how are they going to contact me? And how are we going to stay up to date? Well, how about we talk? The second kind of person, I thought it was really funny. As I was leaving Facebook, it felt like that movie, Dead Poet Society, when Robin Williams' character is walking out the room at the end of the movie and all the students stand up on the desks and they just salute him like, "Oh, Captain, my Captain." And they just salute him on the way out the door. That was me. I was Robin Williams in that. It also reminded me of that movie Man of La Mancha, the very end of the movie, when they're in prison and the main character is like ascending the staircase to go be executed because it's the Spanish Inquisition. All the prisoners down in the prison, they all just start singing, you know, to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. I dreamed the impossible dream. I ran where the brave dare not go. Admit it, most of you hate Facebook. Most of you wish you could quit, but you won't actually do it. Most people that I talk to, they agree with me on 2 things. First, that Facebook is a plague in their life. And 2, that Facebook is indispensable to their life. There's a word for that nowadays. It's called addiction. Thanks. Admit it. We're all addicted to Facebook. The second lesson that I learned was, what was it? Oh, the second thing that I learned when I left Facebook was that even though I wasn't on social media anymore, that didn't make me any less social. I'm already a not social person, so maybe that had something to do with it. I probably became more social after I was on Facebook, because then I had to get people's phone numbers, and I had to meet them, and there was no Facebook interaction. They had to get to know me. It was funny, when I left Facebook, a ton of people sent me their phone numbers or asked me for my phone number. I don't think I've got more texts, more calls in my entire life. Because people knew that I wasn't online anymore, they felt the need to come seek me out face to face. So that was kind of fun. The third thing that I learned when I left Facebook is probably the most important thing, so I hope that people actually stayed this long in the video. I realized that when I was on Facebook, I would do things in my life. I would do things with the intent of posting about it. Have you ever done that? I probably am the only person who's ever done that. Instead of living in the moment, I was living for the moment when I would be posting about the moment. So when I quit, it was funny because I'd go to do something and I would have this thought like, oh, I could post about, wait, I'll do it anyway. And then I would do it, not because I could tell somebody about it, not because I could take a picture of it and share it with everyone, but I did it for me. I did it because I wanted to do it. Nobody was going to hear about how I chased the herd of deer through campus. Nobody was going to hear about how I walked with my head craned back all across campus, catching snowflakes in my mouth looking like a moron. Now I wasn't living for everyone else, I was living for me, and I got to do things that I wanted to do simply because I wanted to do them. I can go hiking and take pictures, not because I'm going to share them with you. Those are my pictures. I can even make stupid videos like this one. It was really liberating actually to be able to do that, to just live for myself. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. I just mean that I'm doing things so that I could actually love what I'm doing for the sake of doing it. You should try it sometime. Who knows? Maybe I'm the only person with this issue, but I'm willing to bet that I'm not. It probably took me about 30 minutes within the time of reactivating my Facebook to decide that I still didn't want to be on Facebook. So for that reason, I'm going to leave my account open, but I'm not going to be on it, like, ever. It's just crappy. I don't even know what it is. I don't know why it's so crappy, but it just is. No hard feelings towards anybody. I love all of you. I mean, you're my friends on Facebook for a reason. So at the risk of sounding like a stuck-up, self-righteous, private school graduate, Mormon conservative, I want to challenge you guys to take a Facebook fast for a while. Just leave it. For me, I had to deactivate it completely because it had to be dead, and that really helped, actually, because you couldn't just go back to it, you know? There was like a process. You're like, I put effort into deactivating this account, and gosh dang it, I'm going to leave it that way. So anyway, I'm going to issue that challenge to you guys to just quit Facebook for a while. Like a month. See how far you can go. Because after a while, you realize that you don't need it. You're actually happier without it. You don't need it to be social. You don't need it to keep up to date with people. You don't need it to communicate. You don't need it to entertain yourself. You don't need it for anything. But you can only know that if you actually leave it. So anyway, that's my stuck-up, self-righteous, private school graduate, Mormon conservative opinion. For the record, there were a few times in the last few months where my Facebook account would be reactivated, and some of you posted on my wall thinking that I was back. I wasn't back. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure Facebook just tried to reactivate my account without my permission. I had to deactivate it 3 or 4 times in the last 4 months, through no fault of my own. It's a conspiracy! See these pink spots on my cheeks? I don't know where they came from. Usually they only happen in the winter time when it's cold outside. It gets nippy, and I get red marks on my cheeks. But they go away usually. Not today. I don't know why. It's weird. They've been there for a couple weeks. I think that should be a concern. If you want to contact me, don't do it through Facebook. If you want to keep tabs on me, subscribe to my blog, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you know, or better yet, get in a car, come down here to freaking Ephraim, look for the library, and walk around until you find me. I don't even want to text you or call you. I just want to see you guys. Thanks for watching this incredibly long video. I hope that I didn't bore you to death. Trust me, guys, it's so much better without Facebook. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Peace out!